Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and welcome to 333 Magic 9, where the tarot cards and the astrology stars come together to help you. Now, there is a lot of changing energy in the world, and it is affecting your life. So if you need a spiritual reading with a little extra guidance with astrology, then please feel free to click on the link below. It'll give you great insight into what is coming at your life personally. Now, here's the energy that is affecting your sign in general. The tarot cards that will be used this month correspond with the astrology. They are the Two of Cups, which represent love and relationships, the King of Swords, which represents mental clarity and strength, the Tower, which represents a change of energy and perhaps a new beginning, and the Two of Swords, which represents the need to make a good decision. Capricorn, the card for the first week of the month is the Two of Cups. Now, this is the card that reflects relationship, love, and passion. It brings the energy of Venus and Mars, moving the energy between the two people together so they can share in the gifts of love. So you may sense that there is a possibility of a new or deepening relationship around you. However, there is also the possibility of the negative side of love sneaking through. This can include misunderstanding, jealousy, and possessiveness. And you may also have to be a bit careful with the darker side of lust. So as we look down here into the astrology, the month begins with Venus in the 7th house right there of relationships, trying Jupiter down in the 3rd house of intellect. So you have an opportunity to spend quality time sharing ideas with the special people in your life. Cooperation can bring healing and advancement. But then we have Mars, and that's the lusty guy. He's in the 7th house, and he is in opposition to Pluto in the 1st house of personality. So you must balance your energy between the personal and your partnership responsibilities. You need to keep your cool under pressure, and you may be able to experience a growth in personal and relationship power. Now, as we go into the second week of the month, the tarot card is the King of Swords. Now, this is a powerful energy that speaks to the intellectual energy that is all around us. We can feel the tension in the air as this king will abide no foolishness. He looks like a stern judge, and he knows how to use power to command people to get what he wants to achieve. Now, the negative side of this energy can suggest conflict, as one energy will fight against its opposite understanding of the way things should be. Now, we must be aware of ruthless action and demeaning those who are weaker than we are. Now, as we look into the astrology for the second week, it begins with a new moon. You can see the moon moving up to the sun, and this is in the house of daily routine, or 6th house. You may be able to assimilate new techniques that will make you more resourceful and productive. And this can be important because Mars will be entering Leo in your 8th house. Now, his action-oriented energy will help you with shared projects and can enhance your intuitive expression. You must be careful, though, not to be too pushy, and you must know what you really want. If you have undisciplined action, you may upset the cooperation that you have with partners, and that would be a negative use of energy. The tarot card for the third week is the Tower. Now, this energy suggests that we need to reevaluate our place in life. There is a conflict between the status quo as Saturn represents the current structure, and Uranus, which represents the chaotic future. You will benefit by reviewing what you have built in your life and what you may need to destroy so that the future may emerge from chaos. There's plenty of chaos there. This is usually a difficult time as people tend to want to maintain what they have and are somewhat afraid of an unknown future. So the aspects here for the third week in the astrology may be the most challenging of the month, as stoic Saturn will be in your second house of resources, squaring Uranus in your fifth house of pleasure. So you'll have to be aware of your financial responsibilities and the purpose of the activities you share with others. You may need to limit your commitments, and you may also have to limit your pleasure principle a bit. Now, Jupiter will go retrograde in the third house of communications, so it may be an important time to reevaluate your ideas about the purpose of your life. Excessive action or communications may need a little bit of self-control. The card for the fourth and final week of the month is the Two of Swords. Now, this energy can suggest that you have some choices to make and you're not very clear on what the best direction is to take on your journey. There may be people and new ideas around you that you don't understand, and therefore you don't trust them. The good news is Mercury goes direct, helping us clarify. But at the same time, Neptune goes retrograde, and this can throw some rocks in the water of our understanding and create some waves, so you have to be a little careful. Now, as we look down in the astrology, the fourth week features some good and some challenging energy. Again, the good news is Mercury goes direct, and this is going to be in Gemini in your sixth house of daily routines. So this can help clarify your responsibilities and the plans you have made to be more productive. Reach out to coworkers and start a conversation. However, you must be a bit careful not to confuse yourself, as Neptune will go retrograde in your third house of intellect and communications. So pause and take stock of your ideas. They may need a little bit of clarification so that you can be more effective and efficient. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. I'd like to thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe because these videos are free, and hit the little bell for notifications. And for a special offer, visit my website, internetpsychicreadings.com.